This training session covers terminating employees in the clear benefits system. Similar to entering a new hire into the system, terminated employees may be entered into the system through the same ways. Two methods may be used. You may upload files to enter the information into the system, uploading an Excel template that's pre-formatted by Clear Benefits, or uploading a file that adheres to the file specifications provided by Clear Benefits. Thirdly, you can enter an employee's termination by manually inputting it into the system. But to manually input it in the system, you would click on the Employees tab, and you can either bring up the employee that we're terminating by searching by these different field types here, or you can simply go to a list of employees, choosing the first letter of the last name of the employee. Here I've selected this particular employee to terminate. I click on the work link to display the work information screen and click the edit button. At the top of the screen in the second field, the status field, we will change the status from active to terminated. You must also enter an effective date for the termination. If you don't enter the effective date, a red error arrow will display, and by hovering over the arrow, you will see that we need to enter a value for the status change effective date. Once I've entered the date, I click the Finish button, and the next screen displays the reasons for, or possible reasons for, the termination, and we must select one of those reasons. This particular employee was enrolled in the flexible spending account plan, and the system is asking what is the last pay date FSA deduction should be taken from. It looks like here beneath the text box, it indicates that it defaults to the last pay date prior to the employee's termination date. In this case, it just happens that the last payroll date is the same date as the employee's termination date of 7/31, and that is displayed automatically by the system. But if you want to override that date, you can do so as long as you follow the date format that's displayed to the right of the text box. Click on the Next button, and then you get a warning message indicating that the termination of the employee is going to result in the termination of benefits for the employee. Do we want to continue? And it also reminds us that if the employee and their dependents are going to enroll in COBRA benefits, that you must change the terminated employee's class to COBRA class at the time they elect to participate in those COBRA benefits. Therefore, this reminder is essential in reminding you of this step that needs to be taken to make sure that the COBRA benefits are updated appropriately. The next screen takes you to the special notes to the COBRA administrator. Clear Benefits has a functionality that enables emails to be system generated when a COBRA event occurs, and an email is generated and sent to the COBRA administrator that's set up in the system. Here you have the opportunity to add a note to that email that is going to be sent to the COBRA administrator. Click Finish, and it brings you to the Print Change Transaction Confirmation Statement screen, where you're able to view the confirmation statement, which summarizes the changes of the termination that's occurring. So you'll see the employer's name, the specific information related to the employee, the name, social, the termination date, and the reason, and the benefits that are terminating. click the Finish button, and that concludes the transaction process for terminating an employee. It brings you back to the information screen, but if you go back, and you'll see on the work information screen that the employee status is terminated and that has been processed.